Well done, IGN. Well done. You just completely shitted on an actually good game. Yeah, again. Oh, no. What should I say? Not really shit on. It's okay. It's fine. It's just run-of-the-mill average and all that. So yeah, if people don't know what I'm talking about, like, if anyone's actually seen the Dragon Ball Z, like, the new game that just came out, Xenoverse, the new review that they just did out, it's kind of disgusting as just kind of what the review was saying. It was like, I believe it was reviewed by someone like, I think it was called like Jake McGee or something like that. I don't know if this is a boy or a woman. I apologize in the meantime. I hadn't really done that much research on the actual person who's done this. And, you know, a lot of people in the conversation before this game was even reviewed and all that by IGN was like saying, oh, this is a 9 out of 3 and amazing. Like, okay, it's like a really, like, saying it was an amazing Dragon Ball Z game and all that. And, you know, they just came out with their review and it was just like saying this guy, it's like, oh, I don't like the grind, the challenge is like kick-ass, like it's not really that enticing, it's just button mashing, like all my moves seem to miss and all that, they don't hit. And one thing that the guy didn't actually get through, like the review, I'm going to call it a guy because I honestly don't know if it's a boy or a woman, like saying this review. And one thing I will just say straight up here and all that, one thing before I go really into the ranting saying like why this like review is completely retarded, is that I will explain the bad things about this game. Like, one, there should be more stuff in this game. There should be more transformations. There should be more characters. Two, the story mode, there should have been more to it and all that. We didn't get Deborah and all that. We didn't get, like, some of the characters in the Frieza saga. We didn't get, like, most of the Android saga. Like, you know, and there was, like, some parts in the Boo and all that. But it's like, that's okay, you know, I can understand that. And some of that stuff can be, like, fixed with DLC. Regardless, it probably should be in the like, in this game or even in hell if there's ever a next one. Something like that. But when you're an influential, like, big game company like IGN, because a lot of people will just click, oh, review, oh, let's have a look at the new games that they got. Let's see, oh, they got Dragon Ball Xenoverse. Oh, it's only okay. Like, I really want a new good Dragon. Like, people will be swayed off by that stuff. It's like, regardless of what, I've said that I've really enjoyed the game. I thought, you know, I've had a lot of fun with it. I did my own personal review on it, and I said the flaws and the good parts about it. And they just completely ignored a lot of the good things about this game. I'm sorry, but you gave this the same score as, like, The Order, which is, like, a game that's, like, 4 to 5 hours long, yet it's got the same gorgeous thing, so you get the same score as that. Like, okay, but don't, and I mean, don't fucking cut the bullshit here. When you give it, like, higher scores to fucking garbage and fucking mediocre games, like, let's have a look at it. Indigo Prophecy has got a 7. It is absolute fucking garbage. I played it myself. It is fucking trash. The ending is just complete. Evolve. Evolve is just online, just paid fucking DLC, skins, maps, and just all that shit. It's just an online mode. There's no story. There's no fucking nothing. And you give it a 9? Like, I'm sorry, like, how much did they have to fucking pay you to say that? I know, like, IGN are probably, you know, they're bullshit and all that. They've been exposed many times for their whole Call of Duty fucking videos that they always had to say they had to give amazing fucking stuff and all that, you know, getting paid by saying Activision. No, you know, you just let it slide and all that. But when you're actually doing actual videos, like Sunset Overdrive at 9, it's like you said, it was the same thing about the Dragon Ball Z game, that it gets very repetitive and all that, and it's like moves like Sunset Overdrive gets very repetitive with its jokes and the whole thing about it being colorful and like vibrant and all that. It's like it gets extremely repetitive. Fucking Destiny 7.8, which is like, oh, you know, it's just the same grind thing for like the half of the fucking game, and most of the game is cut out because of DLC. So are you saying like Destiny, just because it's got guns and because it was more built up and all that, is better than this? Okay, let's see what else we got. Something. Oh yeah, we can't forget the infamous fucking Pokemon like Alpha Sapphire and Omega Ruby. Too much fucking water, you know, that whole shit. And I'm sorry, but this is where I'm like kind of drawing the fucking line here. Dragon Ball Z Ultimate Tenkaichi, which people consider the worst Dragon Ball Z game of near all fucking time and all that. I put it up there with Final Bout on the PS1. A 7.5? You saying that? Who the fuck reviewed Ultimate Tenkaichi then? If they said, oh, this is a good game, I really enjoy this. And, like, you know, it's just okay for, like, Xenoverse and all that, where it has way much more shit. It hasn't got that bullshit, like, fucking gambling stuff all to it and all that. Battle of Z got a higher score. It's like, oh, you got a 7. I mean, it's about slightly higher and up. And, like, Madden, a game that is just fucking repetitive as fuck and has been the same thing for over 15 years. and you're saying it's an 8.7. Like, I don't know, like, fucking the guy that did this and all that, if this was, like, one of his first games, I'm sorry for, like, butchering you or something like that, but you need to fucking actually work on that. The whole point of the game and the whole thing that we came into it was that it was supposed to be like an MMO. It's supposed to have that grinding. Whether or not grinding is, I will agree with you, this game is fucking challenging. I got my ass handed to me countless times because of Beerus, because of, like, the Cell games, because of Boo and stuff like that. I can understand, like, maybe the AI could be, like a little bit stingy at some times, it can be a little bit of a pain in the ass, but they are not broken, they are not just completely useless. It's like, and saying, like, all the attacks are, it's just to prepare to the same shit and all that. Well, that's kind of why you have other moves in there. Like, regardless of what, like, people think and all that, it's like, oh, it's just another Kamehameha. There are things where you can, like, time attacks and you can charge them up. Like, yeah, you can have the Kamehameha and all that into your, like, character and stuff like that. Or you can have fucking Gallic Gun, which is quicker. Or you can have, like, Hellzone Grenades, which are, like, track people, Destructo just tracks and stuff like that. Or you can have, like, the fighting moves, like the burst combos and stuff, where they can just go and keep using your key to do physical attacks and all that. It's like, yeah, does it need a lot more in the game? Of course it fucking does. I'm kind of agreeing at this point. Slag off the fucking game, but just like saying, you know, it's just another fucking DBZ game. I think this is like one of the best fucking Dragon Ball Z games of all time. And when you've got people in the actual, like, thing of, like, the actual people of the comment community giving it a 9.3, which, to be honest, you know, I personally gave that a 9 today or an 8.5 out of 10, you know. I was fair with it. But it's just, don't fucking just lie. Like, just don't fucking, like, get someone who actually genuinely can. Fuck it. Get that guy from Ultimate Tenkaichi, because if that guy fucking thought that game was a lot better than this one, then fucking hell then. He must have gave this game a fucking 10 when he put it in. It's just so fucking stupid, and it's like, I know a lot of people are, like, slagging off, like, the actual guy that's doing this and all that, and I'm kind of doing it myself. I know it's a bit hypocritical for me, but it's like, you're a very influential thing, like IGN and all that. A lot of people and all that, it's like, go to your things, you know, I love, you know, when you review something like the Walking Dead episodes and stuff like that, or example, like Monster Hunter and stuff, but don't be fucking biased about it. Don't be like, oh, like, stuff like Evolve, it's just online, just the same modes over and fucking over again. Like, that is not a 9 out of 10. If that's a 9 out of 10, then fucking Xenoverse here is an 18. Like, fucking use your heads a little bit next time. Or at least, instead of just one guy, like, doing it from now on, you should at least have, I don't know, 3 to 4 fucking people play the game, see what they think about it, like, before, you know, you actually make the review and go for, like, finale, because, you know, a lot of people are gonna fucking, you know, just ignore this game now, like that. I'm glad that the game's, like, fucking doing successful and it's doing absolutely amazing and all that, and it's like, not every time they slip up and all that. Like I said, like, you know, their Game of Thrones episode from the Telltale game and stuff like that. Like, you know, Xenoverse, and, like, it's just like the slip up on the ring. Like, Smash Brothers got a great review. Persona Q got a great review. Like, there a bunch of stuff, like GTA 5, like, stuff, like, games I really, like, fucking love and all that. But it's like, when you compare it to other fucking games and all that, that just aren't that good. And it just shows how fake and fucking full of bullshit that, you know, you guys are full of. And it's just like, it's kind of sad to see, like, when games like Assassin's Creed Unity, it's the same fucking game over and over again, yet it's completely broken out, like, launch date. Was this game really broken at launch date? Online, maybe, yes. Like, but it's like, was the actual was the actual single player campaign actually unplayable? No, it wasn't. And you know what? After all this whole ramble, it just shows, you know, it really just puts me off the faith of, like, yeah, fuck IGN reviews at this point. And let me know in the comment section down below what you thought about this, because I think I might just stick to their fucking, like, TV and fucking comic reviews at this point, because they're like, at least I know those guys are fucking, like, retarded at this point. But yeah, that's kind of my whole little gist about. So let me know in the comment section down below what you thought about this one. But and honestly, if you've got Xenoverse, let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Do you think, do you agree with them? Do you think this game is, like, okay? Or do you think it's, like, you know, it's a great game? It's a real great step for Dragon Ball Z. Like, I think this is a perfect step. Keep the creator character, keep the graphics, keep, like, all the action, just add more to it. It just, that's what it needs. Not when stuff that's just been cut out the game, like Evolve, where it just doesn't even have a fucking campaign. And you gave it a 9. I'll just end the video with that, but it's like, I've rambled on more enough. But let me know in the comment section down below, and I'll see you guys next time.